more safe in big band because there's more things scripted out, as we talked about, inked, written out for you, so you can follow the roadmap. But yet, and still in those pieces, there are lots of times where there's an ask, a request for improvisation, and the combo even more so. For people who don't know that process, they're using lead sheets, we call them, which is just the melody and the chords, and that's all you get. And the rest is in your head and in your hands. And it's a lot of backstory. I think about in the theater world, they would call it backstory of practicing scales that go with every kind of chord. But there's also this other thing, just knowing your scales is just a fraction of it. It's thinking about the tune, digesting the reference, the audio references that you're given, and even another step back. I remember playing gigs in my early 20s, and the old timers would just give me that kind of look like, oh boy, here we go. And they would literally, the next time I'd see them, they'd hand me a cassette. They're like, why don't you check that out? And when I have 10 versions of the song that I totally screwed up, the other gig, and they would be like, just sit with that for a month. And so that became part of my practices. Every song that I was trying to digest or learn, I would make a little cassette. And then, yes, CDs, burned myself some CDs. And I would put it in my car, and that would be all I would listen to while I was driving, anytime. So that I had 5 or 10 versions of every single tune, because part of the ask in the language, in the idiomatic language of jazz, is that you have some references. And so quite often improvisers will quote a famous Charlie Parker or the Deluge song by Wayne Shorter. They'll actually quote verbatim, note for note, off of Wayne Shorter, so just to let you know they did their homework and they kind of give you a look. And that is true at every level, the beginning levels and the advanced levels, even at jam sessions in New York or around the world as I've toured. You play these and then they'll play a little fragment and look at you like, do you know what I know? Did you do your music? Okay, so we're good. We can play this. The version, the hits, all the things that go, all those decisions are happening. One of my mentors, a great local drummer from Philly, who's lived here forever, Phil Hay, calls it instantaneous composition. Instantaneous. And I was like, yeah, I like that. We're gonna do that. Feels very spoken word, right? Instantaneous. Okay.